So one of the things, you kind of talked about here is just the difficulty of sometimes working with insurance companies. Maybe they're pulling things under the rug or whatever. So some of our members have expressed some concerns that they're spending a lot of time on hold, they're not getting their questions answered, not getting the information they need. What are some things that Apex does to help alleviate that burden and make it a little easier on our practices?
I think, you touched upon it, right? The feedback I get mostly is front staff doesn't have bandwidth, doesn't enjoy doing it. It's not their strength. They want to just focus on the patients, right? If they could take it off their plate, they would do it. So we alleviate that. We don't have patients in front of us, right? We have relationships with insurance companies in front of us. So we are tackling that. So we can take on the insurance verification portion of it. Sometimes that could take 20 to an hour, right? They don't have time for that. And then obviously, claim management, we could take off their plate, and, all this negotiations, credentialing, really managing on a foundational level how the office is currently operating with the insurance companies.
No, there's a lot there. I think what we heard a lot during the pandemic is what happened when the pandemic was slowly winding down. Offices wanted to reopen, but a lot of staff members didn't want to go back to work. Whatever reason, the government did a good job of funding a lot of our bank accounts a little bit. So what happened is a lot of people didn't come back to work so often. Maybe folks in Synergy and partner members felt that, like a lot of our clients. So I'm gonna answer. They probably did. Staff shortage was really a problem. Not just staff shortage, but staff expertise was a problem. So as Adriana mentioned, what we did to help folks that are struggling with insurance companies is, what can you outsource to another team member that takes away that burden on the front desk, takes away that burden of the insurance companies? So, and with the goal of the dentist and the front desk person, the manager, they want to focus on the patients. That's really where they want to spend their time. So what could they outsource? So as Adriana mentioned, what we did was we created a full insurance verification team that our team here reaches out to the insurance companies. We use technology that enables to get full breakdowns and write backs to the PMS system, the actual practice management system, about 70% of the time. So really removing that human time on the phone, that 30 minutes, that hour on the phone. So we can alleviate that about 70% of the time. Then you've got 30% of the time, the technology, either you have an insurance company that their information is so antiquated that we can't even get into in a technology way, you need to pick up that phone and you need to call the insurance company. So to alleviate that front desk from having to do that, we also have team members on our team that Synergy and partner members can hire and outsource to, where our team is making that phone call. Our team is sitting on the phone and we know what questions to ask. We know who to reach out to. We really understand the system well, to remove that frustration from the front desk person so they can focus on the patients in front of them, but yet producing a very solid result, which creates some efficiencies. In addition to the insurance verification, plenty of people like these didn't go back to work, or they're just spending so much time on the phone, they're not submitting the claims in a timely fashion. They're not reviewing the denial management very often, so the claims are just sitting there. So our team at Apex Reimbursement Specialists, our full dental billing team, does the claim submissions, does all the attachments, make sure that claim is collected. And if a claim has not been collected, we will do the denial management for them. So really, and post those claims as well. So the point you mentioned, sitting on the phone, not getting paid, we've answered that, try to help our clients, because like you said, it's been a big frustration. That staffing part's been a frustration, and the execution of that's been a frustration. And we built the team to help them with that. So all those services that I just mentioned, if let's say the team is outsourcing that to us, they can focus on the patients right in front of them, ultimately creating that patient relationship.
And the need is there. Like, there isn't a day that passes where a client is sending me, the front staff is sending me a claim. Look into this. Why was this, denied? Or look into this. Why is this doctor, being paid out of network when he's in network? So there's certainly a need there.
And a lot of those services that you mentioned, the insurance verification and the claims management, that is new this year, correct? So that just kind of shows that, Apex is really innovative and trying to really look at the marketplace and see what the needs of the customers and the clients are.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned earlier, we got started in 2012 with insurance negotiation. then clients said, you know, we need your help. You did such a good job on that. We need your help. So then we added UCR fee, schedule setting and analysis, credentialing management, selecting the carriers, like you mentioned earlier. What are we doing to help select carriers and markets? And Adriana spoke about doing that market research. This year, insurance verification and dental billing has gotten so time consuming for the average practice. It's really not effective for them. But having a team of experts they can reach out to, you're right. This year has been a great kickoff year for us in that service.